How are you logged in if you should? I even switched accounts. That is a good question. Answer is I do not know. If that is showing up for you, from what I read, yeah, you just leave and rejoin or try joining a different map. You might be doing a thing where you're joining the same server. Which, if that's the case, then that would make sense. Heroes Online doesn't really have like a good. I don't want to say good managing server, but it's like it doesn't like it's not really like if you're trying to switch between servers, it's not really good at managing that. I'm trying to take advice from someone. Someone told me, stat wise, okay, it's not 120 quirk control. The Dual Thunder does not give 120 quirk control. It only gives 20. While the full gauntlet gives at least stat wise a stat of 80. If I'm going to use this, I'm going to use something that gives me at least a higher enough quirk control because that's the whole point. I'm not going to use something that gives me like a lower damage version of that. That's horrible. I'm just missing. But yeah, if you're having the white bug issue, all I can really say to that is it's probably try just rejoining on a different map, or if you can. If that still persists, then I don't know what to tell you. Let me see what I could give away something, honestly, if I have in my inventory. Do I have enough money to make another Infinity Gauntlet? I kind of do. Well, I have the items, obviously. I have the items. I could definitely make another one. I can give that away. I can give that away. I have a lot of stuff I can give away. Alright, well, I'll figure it out. If anyone wants anything free, I'll figure it out. I know they got rid of the save everything. I know that. They've closed the dungeons. This will always be fun to me. Look, destroying property is very fun to me. Alright, sidekicks. Spin for a new one. Oh, I already have like another. If I get another Santa, I can retire. Midnight, retire. Yeah, I can spin for a new one. I have 3 of those now. Equip. Ah! Oh god. Yeah, we feel that one. I love it when oh, I love it when the most embarrassing when I need them now. Oh, they're having fun killing each other. Do 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 do. Da, 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 da. I know for one thing is that in this game, court control is probably your highest priority. If you have a high enough court control, you don't really need a weapon. At least that's how it used to be. If you had a high enough court control, you can... Hello, welcome to stream. Well, the new code for Heroes Online anyway is appreciated because of... I think in the announcements they explain it, but if I remember correctly... Oh god, where's my mouse? That was weird. Okay, well that's... Is that showing up on stream? It's not. Well, there's a new code. If I remember correctly, it is due to the fact that, I'm not gonna say why there's a new code, obviously. But, speaking of which, if you really want to level up in this game, you gotta focus on quirk control, because you're gonna be using quirks 90% of this game. You're not gonna be using your weapons. Like, honestly, to say, you won't be using a weapon. And I've heard people say Dual Thunder is the best for quirk control, but it's not. People keep confusing that Dual Thunder gives 120 buff in quirk control. It doesn't. It gives a 20 buff. It gives 120 in your strength. Here, I'll prove it. Dual Thunder only gives 120. Here, we... I don't know what people were thinking when they said that it gives 100. It gives 100. It's great for like if you're your strength, but if you want to use something for quirk control, obviously you would go with the full gauntlet, or you could go with the infinity gauntlet. But either way, you're still gonna be going with the full gauntlet, which gives an 80 buff, which basically makes it 100. You basically almost have 700, probably even above. I'm not gonna do the math because I'm fucking lazy. But yeah, if you want to... Also, yes, I am type... My blood type is that, yeah. Blood type in this game only applies if you have blood curdle, with type O being the most rare. Basically, like, blood curdle does not affect people with type O. And by that I mean the stun will not last as long, obviously. Oh, Thanos. Can I screw up a villain? Oh, that would be lovely. That would be really lovely. Now, hold on. I can do this. I can do this. Okay, wait. This will require a lot of... Hold on. I can do this. I can ruin their whole day. Come here. Come here. Yes! Yes, the glitch works! I will find a way to get in there. I will find a way to ruin your day. I'm just in. Let me in! Let me in! Oh, I'm gonna come here. No, if I were to do that, that would be really rude, but also at the same time real funny. Oh, come on, let me tell me I got someone with that. I really would wish it if I did. I really wanted to get someone with that. Oh yeah, there's Muscular's Island. I don't know why I thought my tutorial was over here, but it's over here again. No, I'm an idiot. That was my fault. My man just chills out over here. Weirdly. I know if I do get any extra items, I will most likely give them away for free, because I do not care, honestly, about what I have in my inventory. Me? Oh, because it's villains only. I'm a hero. So basically, villains can't enter hero events. Heroes can't enter villain ones. But we can glitch into it via funny way, which is basically dashing. Fast. Gotta be fast. In my own opinion, the Stark Gauntlet's much better looking, but at the same time, the Infinity Gauntlet has that class, you know. Stat-wise, they give only a 40 buff. So again, the full Gauntlet, if you were going for full quirk control, is the best one out of all of them, due to the fact that quirk control in this game makes everything much more important. So you always want to focus on your quirk control in this game. It's the most important aspect of the whole thing. This is just mostly due to the fact that, for me anyway, I always focused on quirk control and speed. So speed would be stamina in this case, because your stamina here is going to let you get around everywhere, which is one of the reasons I love OFA, because OFA gives you that speed boost. While I don't like its awakening per se, its awakening is very narrow. I mean, you only have a couple minutes to use it and everything. But I don't know, I still like it a bit. Yeah, I still have to go with this. This is probably the best one for me. E, R, T, F, and then G. I will be borrowing this. Oh, I wanted to borrow it. No, you can run. I don't know why you wanted to fucking attack me. Look, it's quirk donating season. Donate me your quirks for the greater good of me. I want it. Funny meme. I mean, yeah, also making a party also helps in this game too. If you have a party, you should be able to level up very easily if I'm correct. Accessories do give buffs, and the way I mean accessories give buffs in style. You want to look cool as heck? Get yourself some great accessories and your style buff will go up. It makes you look like very pog, as they would say. God, I hate why I said that. Look, if you want a quirk and stuff, I had to ask Ark about this when I was doing this before I set the stream up. Was basically if I could talk about the game I'm making, and I guess that's a good point I can bring up while I'm waiting for another event. Is that I am now making a game. So if you guys are interested in knowing about what my game is, I will be posting a link to the preview of the said game on here, and I will also be talking about it more in detail on anything I do now when I upload videos. So, for instance, let me copy the link here, and I will post. So, for instance, if you guys want to know what the game I'm making is, then please follow that link I just posted in chat, and then you guys will be directed to a video I've been making. So there's that game anyway. I'm very excited for how that game's gonna turn out. Actually, it's been a very hard process trying to get everything for that thing done, and I think it's turning out good. Production is a little slow, I will admit that, but other than that, I think it's coming out very well. I have been uploading since the game, but that's mainly because I do love this game. I love how it's been going along, and out of most Roblox anime games, this is one of my favorites. I think Heroes Online has that quality that just not a lot of Roblox games have. It's both smooth, I don't care about how it looks, Like, honestly, I don't care how a game looks. I think the playability of a game matters more than the actual graphics. For instance, if people remember Blocks, I want to say it was Blocks Beast at one point, is that I love that game more because it felt good. I love the camera movements. I loved how it felt. Like, I don't care if your game has it looks crap. I want to make that clear for anybody wanting to develop a game. As long as your game plays well, you have good fluid camera movement, and I can, actually get a good feel of where I am, then I think that's the best point of a game. It doesn't matter if your game is like graphically great, because that's the one thing I hate about new Roblox games, is that they focus more on the actual graphics than what the actual gameplay is about. I think that's the most important thing. Anyway, back to what I was talking. The game I'm making is more. It's a Fate game. So if you've ever seen the Fate Stay Night series, that's the game it is. It's a very mini game loaded game, and by that I mean there'll be separate modes you can play: classic, rogue, and story mode. Basically, this game I want it to be somewhat akin to Fate Grand Order, but also different. So there's going to be a lot of things I'm going to have to set up for that anyway. But we have our first character done, which I was so happy of how that turned out. Oh, and the Beast Force is actually pretty easy. I do have the EXP buff, but I know you basically follow each NPC quest, then you just farm Dobby. Oh, and you basically just do that. You just do the NPC quest and your daily and the dailies. You also have to do your daily quests, which are Kaminari for villains, Muscular for heroes. Because there's that one little issue there. But basically, you would farm Dobby over and over after you do the basic NPC quests. Now, before Dobby was ever introduced into the game, I had to farm the villain area for over I'd say a week at most, because I've been playing this game since it first came out, basically. So I would have to farm this one area over and over and over. And let me tell you, grinding this area was not easy as it was back then. This area was much harder, but it gave much easier like levels to people. Back in the I wonder, does Ark still have that thing over here? There's a little Easter egg for people who don't know about it, but they probably do. But for people who just have now tuned in, oh, yes, it's still here. Now, is he in there still? Yeah! Can I still... Let me talk to you. Let me talk to you! Yeah, I remember when he first was introduced. God, the Halloween event back then was so lit because nobody knew about it. No, it was really great. I think that was one of the best things about this game was the events. So again, I also have a Discord, which I will be doing in a separate video because we're still setting up that Discord a bit. We are still also looking for people who want to help with that game. The way the payment works, I will be paying in Robux for the first part area because I cannot pay people in actual money. So I will be paying you guys in Robux basically for when I get movement on that one. But it basically is sense to you also have access to all the characters that will be coming out. You won't need to roll for anything. Yes, the game is going to be gacha based, so you have to roll. But I'm one of the things I want to take away from Heroes Online is that Heroes Online had a way of making sure you did not need it gave people fair rolls. So you would get a legendary even from a common. Which is why I tell people to save up your common spins along with your rare spins. But essentially, also with the game I'm making is it's called Fate Overture. So if you're interested in the name, it's that. But essentially, you can switch between Servant and Master. Which, if people don't know, you also will have separate awakenings for each. So you could have an awakening for both your Master and Servant, which I think would be really cool. Which is gonna have. I don't know. I'm just so excited when I was like pitching this idea. We do have a rogue element for people who do like roguelike games. So if you want to like try that aspect out, you can. If you want to try just classic normal PvP, we have that, which will be more akin to some things like Anime Battle Arena a bit. Because while I do not have a grand standing for that game, it's more along the lines of it's more along the lines of, I have to admit, the way they have their layout and the way they have at least the fighting mechanic basic foundation is pretty good. Now, I'm not going to say I hate that game. I don't. The game's irritating as hell. The balancing needs to be fixed. I think that's one of the reasons, like, if you go back to old Roblox games, for instance, Heroes Online, and I'll say this again, quality doesn't matter as long as you have good gameplay. If your game is good to play, I don't care if it looks like crap. If it's just blocks for trees, I don't give a crap. As long as I can have fun playing the game, then I know that this is a game I'm gonna return to and invest in. Which is why I hope to God when Heroes Online 2 comes out, it doesn't focus on the quality aspect. Not yet, because from what I know of, the changing, if I am correct, it does have gacha, but we do have events that will give free servants. Like, you just need to complete an event, and you get it. Twitch, I know YouTube has changed their policy again on how to monetize streams. They now have, or channels now, they changed it from you need like 1,000 subscribers to 4,000 views. To you need to have maybe like 10 shorts with at least this many views, and also 1,000 subscribers along with the 4,000 views, which is stupid in general, because I'm never gonna make a bloody short, because it's cringe. Why in God's name am I gonna make a short? I don't like the way YouTube's been treated now. Like, in all honesty, and I had to talk about this with a friend, who I met recently, and we both agreed that YouTube was better probably around the time of 2013 or 2015 at the most. Before all this stuff happened with it, obviously. Like, if you go back in time to, I want to say, like, when Minecraft was still in its heyday. I say Minecraft in general because when I was on YouTube, that was probably the most trending thing at the time. That and Five Nights at Freddy's. Whoa. That was probably the best time to be on YouTube. Nowadays, YouTube just, like, it feels more like you're just hoping to God the algorithm gods will just spare you. And if they don't, they're just gonna smack you on the butt and just say, you screw off now. You're not allowed on here. With your political standing and all. You can't donate now, sadly. You mean for my game? Oh, we do have I can send the link for, like, the game right now, actually. You can't join it, but if you guys do want to be a donator, you can, join the Discord, which I will send a link to the game. If I can. Which I'll send a link to the game, at least. Here's the link page, anyway. For anyone who's interested in the game, that's where the game page is. If you guys want to see more of it, then, yeah. Oh, I'm being attacked by Overhaul. God, you chicken bastard! Hey, and I could call him a chicken. I am also a bird. I do need to look for people who can like make good maps anyway, because the problem with my game right now is that my recent person who was supposed to help me left me, and the whole thing with the reason why my progress has been slow with that is I'm not the original owner anyway, because I was hired to do modeling, but the original owner left, so I'm stuck with like trying to do the game. And it's not like I hate that. No, I've actually wanted to implement some of my ideas into it, and I think when it comes out, it's gonna look good. I just want it to come out, honestly. I don't, in my own opinion, as long as people like the stuff I put out, then I don't care how it looks. If the game looks like I just need to put textures on stuff, then that's fine with me. As long as people like the gameplay, we can update it over time. Good God, I hate the spamming of this man. I hate everything about you. Why do you spam? Oh, neat, I got a stone. I can now give away stones. Perfect. I do not have Cap or PayPal. I do not have PayPal, sadly, Mario. I do not. I'm thinking about getting one at a later date, but I cannot do that as of yet. If I do get a PayPal, I will put that up, but I cannot do that, sadly. More along the lines of, I'm planning on focusing on doing other things, like, for YouTube in general, I wanted to focus on finishing my stuff up at school before I got more into YouTube. Recently, though, I have now more time to do YouTube, but I have not set up a PayPal and things like that. I want to make sure first I understand everything with YouTube before I start monetizing or trying to monetize streams, because I don't want to be hit with a sudden copyright strike. And can tell you right now, I've had videos recently which have been hit with that, even though they've been on the channel for about 2 years. It pisses me the hell off. I had one video with 2K views and I had to get rid of it because of the copyright. And yeah, I could have put in more information, but the way YouTube does it is they do not really tell you how to avoid it. All they tell you is to get in contact with the right people. And I'm like, no company is going to take their time to talk to me. So why in God's name would I do that? It's the most irritating thing I ever have to go through. I think, in all honesty, if I was I will set up a PayPal eventually. I will do that, but I want to make sure that quality content is out first. And I know that's pretty dumb considering I don't even have a mic, but I want to make sure that at the very most I'm not like taking too much away, because I am a very charitable person. Honestly, I really like to give more to the community than I do for my own well-being, and that is, maybe a bit self-righteous, but that's just how I was raised. Speaking of which, anyone want this time stone? I don't want it. It's green. It's weird looking. I hate it. Horror. I've been watching a lot of game theory. A lot of it. That may sound like cringe, but I'm pretty sure MatPat is almost done with the FNAF finally. Kind of. I mean, to be frank and honest, I knew for a while now, and I couldn't really say this out loud, but I knew for a while raids were kind of messed up. I couldn't really say it because I had to wait until people got more information, but I knew for a while when I first noticed it is that something was wrong with the raids. Because they were usually buggy to begin with, but I no. For anyone wondering about Heroes Online 2, I am not, obliged to say, not that I don't know, I just can't say anything about what's gonna be in Heroes Online 2. I may know some things, but I can't say what those things are. More along the lines of, if I probably attempt to say anything, Ark would smack me on the butt. Secondly, is that for anybody wondering about the badges, now Ark did tell me is that he is planning on fixing the badge system. Is that he is planning to add something. If you're already like max level 500 like me and can't get the badges, he is working on a way to fix that. So he is working on a system where everyone can get the badges. If you were all curious about that, I'm pretty sure anyway anyone can get the badges at this point. If you've already been max leveled, then you can get the badges. You just gotta wait. I don't know when Ark will do it, but he did tell me he was gonna do it at some point. Just not probably anytime soon. I don't want to say soon, but just not now. And I can understand that. He's a busy guy. Like, I've known Ark for a while. He's really busy. I think he's only gotten a bit faster because he might be done with university right now. I don't know if that's true or not, but he might be. Now, for what quirks will be in Heroes Online 2, I can probably guess everything that's been in this game, along with maybe some others. But if I had to guess what quirks people were curious about, gigantification will not be in that game. Mainly because I was one of the people who tested that, and it was way back along when we had Richard along. And if you want to know who Richard is, he's a friend of Ark's, and also a friend of mine. But like I did a podcast with him at one point. But like Ark and we tested it along with some other people. But the gigantification thing was just not suitable for Roblox whatsoever. It would fling people everywhere. Yeah, no, Heroes Online 2 will probably be better. I don't care if Heroes Online 2 looks great. I want them to have the same camera movement along with the same like movement controls. What I mean, I love the camera in this game. It's not too fast. It doesn't like you don't need to press any extra buttons. You just need to move your mouse. Or at the very most, you just need to. It just follows you like how it. Even on your speed, like even if you're traveling really fast, the camera still stays with you, and that's what I love about this game. Other games on Roblox now, their camera movement is just like it's way too wonky. Like by that I mean it feels rigid, tight, not as fluid. And as someone who's who now knows more about that stuff, I can tell you if you're making a game, you want to focus more on like how your camera will follow your character, because if your character is like too fast for your camera, then you're gonna just be ending up with sharp turns and everywhere, and you don't want to end up like that. That's one of the mistakes you can make when making a game. So when you are making a game, you want to make sure that you're just at the very least focusing on how the camera movement and controls. I want to talk about also Bloodlines. Now, many people, if you followed me on this channel, know that about my opinion on Bloodlines. I think it was a great endeavor, though in my own opinion, Naruto games at the time was probably not the best road to go down. Considering all the drama that we had with the Shindo life incident, I don't think Bloodlines was somewhere near. I think you could probably play the game if you're still having that glitch problem. I don't know what to tell you. Oh, Santa? Yeah, Christmas! Though Mirio is right about one thing, is that there's a lot of bugs. I will beat you with my fist, so that means we win. I do not care if I die, I will beat you with my fist! I don't know why people are using the All Might sidekick. That's the worst sidekick to use. Die. Death. Pain. Where'd it go? Block. Wait, you down. I'll need another stone. How many stones is that now? Well, he's dead. Need to find someone to troll, or at the very least steal from. Where, oh, where could the villains be? I will find you, and when I do, you're gonna get got. By that I mean, give me your quirk. It's quirk day. Oh, hey, bud. Give me. That's perfect, thank you. Make sure I have something. Gear, equip, full gauntlet. Much better. Well, if it doesn't work, and it is probably an IP thing, maybe just check your internet connection. I'm only saying that because maybe just try restarting your router. I'm only saying that because it's not an IP thing unless Roblox themselves or Arc maybe did it. So unless that's the case, then it's either a glitch with your software on your computer, or at the max, it's probably an internet connection thing. Ah, perfect. I can still troll like this. Yes, perfect. My machinations still work. Now, can I steal from you is the question that I want to know. Easy. I guess I could troll people in host too, but do I really want to do that? Yeah, it would be funny, but I mean, it also would be so long. This is also really satisfying, honestly. Just destroying property here is just really great and satisfying. I love destroying everything. Oh my god, you can. Oh, yep, now you can. Yep, I thought so. I thought so. It made sense now. Oh, Minnie. I remember Min. Man, I miss Min. It's been a long time since people haven't heard of him. You know, I do miss Gray. I miss Gray a lot. I referenced him in my Birdman series, but I do miss Gray. I don't remember specifically why he left, but there was something that was going on that he had to leave for. But I do miss Gray a lot. I wish he did stick around a bit longer. Honestly, he was really good. He was really good. Shao's a hit or miss, honestly, in my opinion. I liked using it for my Birdman series because Bird, but also because it was really fun to use at a time. But the problem with Dark Shadow is unless you have Aizawa's Scarf, I would say, it's more close range. There's not a lot of long range things, and you know, with a game where people are going to be running around 50% of the time, or 90% of the time at the most, it's pretty much useless to have like a close quarter range quirk. You really want a long range quirk at the very least. Like, and I'm saying this mostly due to the fact that if you're like hunting people down in the open world, then it's not going to help you at all. Though I guess with Overhaul, that would be great. Now, Overhaul, I know is the meta, as people would say, but the problem with Overhaul is that it's so boring. It just gets really, really, really boring. Like, a lot. Like, once you use Overhaul to the point of just exhaustion, it gets super boring. I think the one quirk, the one bug in this game I love is that they have not fixed this yet. And if people are wondering what this is, this would give you like little rewards, but like they have not fixed this at all, and I find that hilarious. Oh, I wonder if anyone know. If I am correct here, I can snipe people from up here. So, where are they hiding at? Where are you hiding? You villainous heathens! I'm not gonna bully them. I'm just gonna violently attack them. Two different things. Oh, where am I going? Hero, villain, here you looking to play. Come on out. Do not regret. Though I fight for my life, I would be your only friend. Something I could live with, I would take that to the end. You're not gonna kick me around. You're not going down, down, down. You're not a dog in my life, and you'll be my only friend. Something I could live with, you could take that to the end. You're not gonna kick me around. Down. You just told me my life, that be my only friend. Something I could live with to the end. Be my only friend. Something I could live with. You can take that to the end. You're not gonna hold me around. You're not going down, down, down. Be my only friend. Something I could live with. You can take that to the end. You're not going to kick me around. You're not going down, down, down. Not. Something I could live with. You can take that to the end. Oh god, where am I going? You can talk me my life, man, might be my only friend. When I'm on naked, something I could live with, you could take that to the end. I've been listening to a lot of, was it Horse America? Something like that. I love the Brittle Bones Nicky song. It's like, I always try to vibe to that whenever I'm like sitting down. It was something I could live with. I could take that to the end. Yeah, I finally got it. Inventory. What do I have that I can trade? No, I'm gonna save that for the giveaway. Do I have any extra power stones in my possession? I do not. I do not. Well, yeah, that is a good idea, cremation. I could also do... You know, I could do... I don't want to switch out my quirks, honestly. I've just grown way too accustomed to using them, and plus I love OFA speed boost, but I also just like having AFO because AFO just gives you that sweet... still has that sweet, sweet glitch of I can copy multiple quirks by just resetting. Yeah, if you didn't know, the AFO glitch still is in hand. Now, from what my knowledge is, the secret to doing the glitch is that you put this move, if I am correct in my assumption, you put the reverse quirk activation in your G slot, specifically the G slot. You then awaken, and then you reset, because you want to steal a move after you put it in your G slot and after you awaken. And then you reset. Afterwards, you then put the reverse quirk activation in your T slot, and that should let you have multiple quirks. If I am assuming this is correct, I don't remember the exact method, but I do know it is still possible. I might honestly get a different quirk if I'm up to feeling like it, but I don't want to do it with a... I have a lot of spins, though. I do know that. I do know that for one thing. Give me my life, Megan. Be my only friend. Something I could live with. Take me to the end. You're not gonna push me around. Okay, I'll probably end the stream here because I'm planning on doing a giveaway at some point. I will be giving away any items I get in events along with stones. So if I have an extra stone, I'll be giving that away. Currently available are the time stone and the power stone and maybe the soul stone. I also have a gauntlet for anyone who has all the stones but needs the gauntlet. And yeah, I will be doing a giveaway at some point. If you guys just need that, just hit me up on the Heroes Online Discord if you want any free items. And then I will be messaging you back on the day of the stream. Keep in mind, if you're not there, I will have to keep your items though, so that I can give them away to someone else. It's fair is fair, fair is fair. Anyway, yeah, if you guys have enjoyed this, be sure to check me out on both the Fate Overture Discord, which I have linked to here in the description, which I have linked by showing you guys the game. And if you guys want to see more of this and know about that, check me out there and follow me on Twitch for anything for games related pertaining to that. Giveaway, I'm just gonna say this for the giveaway. I don't know when I'll do it, but I will probably make a video or stream about it, and then that's where where the giveaway will happen is it's just gonna be in the Beast Forest or Hosu City, depending on how I feel. If it's in Hosu City, I feel like that would be easier for people to join. It's probably gonna be flooded, but I mean, once you only get one person, but probably the Beast Force, most likely, because I can still get items here. But if you guys do want to see more of this, be sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe down below. As always, my name is Boscone, and I will see you all later. As always, I will also be uploading part 3 to my tutorial on how to level up fast. This will be on the USJ, and will be the final one of my tutorial series. After that, I'm going to be focusing more on Fate Overture, which is the game I'm making. But yes, if you guys want to see more of that, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. My name is Boscone. I will see you all later. And let's see if we get to 500 subscribers. Just saying the usual YouTube blah 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 crap. Just hit the bell to be notified. I'm pretty sure I said that. Did I mention the 500 subscriber thing? Yeah, I'm pretty sure I said that. Anyway, yeah. My name is Boscone, and I'll see you all later. Peace!